Hi everyone, welcome back to the beginner's guide to makeup. My power is out right now, like the whole neighborhood, it's out for some reason. I think it's because it's hot, and so that's why there's like no backlighting. But anyways, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a vanilla mocha eyeshadow look. I love the fall, and since it's coming up, I thought I'd just start making a few tutorials. And so this one was inspired by just like a vanilla mocha drink, and so I just came up with it randomly, and I love it. It's such a pretty eyeshadow look that's so easy to do, and I hope you find this helpful and start using this eyeshadow look as well, because it can go with any outfit. It's pretty neutral, which is what I like about it. Are you ready to see the palette that we're going to be using? It's so pretty. My jaw dropped when I opened it for the first time. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It is stunning. So this is the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Ultimate Shadow Palette in shade Bronze Heat. Now this is amazing, and I feel like it's just the perfect fall eyeshadow palette. It has every shade you need and a little more. I loved playing with this last year during the fall, especially these shades right here. And as you can see, like, this gold is stunning. So we're gonna get into this look. First shade that I'm going to be dipping into is Trip. Now I already have my base on. You can do this before or after you've applied your base, but I already have it on, and we're just going to first dip into the shade Trip. So this is a really beautiful shade, and it's very natural, and so it's just going to match and kind of get your eyes prepped and ready for the eyeshadow. I'm using a fluffy brush like this just to introduce the eyeshadow onto the eye, and I'm just going back and forth. It's super easy. I love the formula of this too. There's like literally no fallout, and so it's so good. And as you can see, this is kind of just making my eyes a little bit more even, and it just looks a lot cleaner too when you set down a base. You don't need a primer or anything like that, because this is a super easy look. So all you need to do is just kind of go like that, move it back and forth. Okay, so now that we've got the base down, we're gonna do the darker shades. So this is kind of like the mocha part of the eyeshadow look, and I'm gonna get the shade right here. It's called Dreamer. So it's this really pretty dark brown. It's very shimmery, and I just love this shade so much. It's really easy to work with as well. And I'm gonna show you the brush that I'm using. It's gonna look like that. Now this does a great job, like a brush like this does a great job at picking up eyeshadow. It's so good. And so then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna gently kind of go over it on the back of my hand to get rid of any fallout. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna start gently moving it back and forth from the center to the end of your eye. You can see here, look at how easy that is. It's so pretty. I absolutely love this shade. It's probably my favorite from this palette, aside from the gold. Like, this is so pretty. And just, you can see here, it's so easy to blend, and I'm just moving it back and forth, and apply a little bit more pressure when you're kind of in this part of the eye to make it darker, and then kind of just drag what you have remaining down. Look at that, how easy. So that's our mocha. Now we're gonna go in one more time just to make sure that it's super pigmented. And you can see here that already did something, but you wanna go in 2 times just to ensure you're getting the most pigment that you can. And look, you can drag it out a little bit. Look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Now that we have our mocha part finished, we're gonna kind of solidify that vanilla part. So you can see that it's kind of a little bit bright, but what we're gonna do to extra brighten her up is we're gonna get the shade Trip, and then we're gonna get Summertime. And you can see this is like the lightest gold out of the 3 here. And so I'm gonna mix those two. And the brush that you use is super important. I recommend using a brush like this because it does a really great job at picking up the eyeshadow. You can blend them together on the back of your hand, which is what I recommend doing, just to kind of even it out a little bit so they're not blending when they're actually on your eye. So this is gonna give us that vanilla. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that. And it's just a really subtle glow. And that's what I like about it. And so we're gonna go ahead on the other eye. And because we lay that base down, it just blends so seamlessly. And you can see here that there's no effort involved, which is why I really like these eyeshadow palettes by Revolution, because they're such high quality that it does the work for you. I'm gonna get the shade Dreamer. We're gonna go back in again with that same shade that we were using before, and we're gonna apply it on the bottom lash line, and this kind of opens up our eyes a little bit, as well as tying in that makeup look together. And so I really like to just apply a little bit on the bottom, and make sure you're careful with how you do this so you don't get any eyeshadow in your eye. But it should blend pretty easily. For our lashes. Now I'm not done. This is not the final eyeshadow look, but I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara, and I'll be right back. Everyone, I'm back. So now what we're going to do, since my lashes are curled and mascara is on, I'm going to go in with the shade Glow. So this is probably the truest gold from this eyeshadow palette, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pinky finger and I'm just going to apply a little bit in my inner corner right here. Look at how pretty that is, and it just adds like the perfect little sparkle to your eyes. So easy, so pretty. So you can stop here if you want to and you're happy with the way it looks and the vibe that it's giving, or you can add some kajal. So all this is gonna be is just a black waterline, and I really love the way that this looks, but just to add a little pop, because I apply this every day to every single eyeshadow look, I'm gonna apply it now as well. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of glide the pencil gently back and forth. And be gentle because you don't want to poke your eye out. But it's just going to give you just like a black waterline, and I really love how it brings all the attention to your eyes. So that's why I'm wearing it. And boom, there we go. And boom, there we go. I just love the way that it kind of just ties the makeup look together. It makes it look a little bit more dramatic. And here is the finished eyeshadow look. I'm so happy with the way that it looks. It's totally like vanilla mocha vibes in my opinion. And yeah, it's super easy. Again, this is a Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. And I'll link it down below too, because it is difficult to find. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Beginner's Guide to Makeup if you're a makeup beginner. I'm here to help, and have a great day, everyone. Bye.